Right now, the last couple of years, everybody wants to be in the land business. It's sexy, it's fun.
Ask you some questions about just your profession of being a land broker. So was there a reason why, and maybe you sort of already answered this, but why did you choose to focus on land specifically instead of houses? Was it because of your friend who kind of convinced you to, or is there something about land that, like, can you make more money? Like, is it easier to understand? Is it better people to work with? Or I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Look at me, man. I'm a fat country boy with a beard. I'm wearing boots. I dress the way, look around my house. I got deer and duck. I'd rather be stomping around on 120 acres getting wet up to my waist like I did yesterday than arguing with a lady about the color of the paint in a bathroom on a house. So it's absolutely just quality of life for me. It really is. And selling real estate it's more of a business decision than it is I don't like the tile in the hallway. It's that left brain, right brain. It's men are from Mars, women are from Venus kind of deal. I just don't want no part of it, man. I really don't. I can't answer it better than that. It's definitely not more money. It is harder work. It is frustrating. And when you're out in, the middle of a Louisiana or a southern July or August summer, stomping through a pine plantation with ticks and red bugs. I kind of wish sometimes I was doing something else, but I wouldn't trade it for the world because quality of life. How sophisticated is that answer, Seth?
One of my questions was going to be, what is your most and least favorite thing about what you do? And it sounds like you kind of answered that in terms of well, maybe you didn't fully answer it, but do you have any thoughts on that? Like, what is the best and worst part about being a land broker?
In my opinion, the best part is just every piece, no two pieces of land are the same. It's like fingerprints. And so if you truly enjoy the outdoors, if you enjoy wildlife, you enjoy conservation, nature, all of those things I do. I enjoy hard work, I'd rather ride around in my, Polaris side by side than in a Lexus. Again, that's just personality. That's the best parts of putting people together with a property. And it's something, because a lot of times we're selling property to first-time buyers. They've been always wanted to own their own land to hunt on. They've always wanted a place to build a house out in a secluded area where they can just be, out of the rat race a little bit. And to put people together with even if it's 20 acres, their own first piece of personal property, oh my goodness. They're happy as they can be. You can't beat that. The worst part about it is it's just like in anything, you got the ups and downs. You got deals that fall through, sometimes over the most ridiculous, piddly things. It is hard. It's ridiculously hard work, especially the older you get, in the summers. Some of the areas we have to go in that are just very difficult to access. It's just hard work and it's demanding. A residential agent may show 6 properties to somebody today. It may take me all day to show one by the time we get to all the things that are involved in it. So everything is a little bit of a trade-off in life, as you know. And even in this business, as great as it is, it's hard. And especially when things get hard. Right now, the last couple of years, everybody wants to be in the land business. It's sexy, it's fun. You get to ride the four-wheeler and you got your new, Timberland boots and your little hat. And I make fun of these guys, these new land guys, because everything's great. They're making money hand over fist, but they hadn't been punched in the mouth. They hadn't gone through those tough years like we did 4, 5, 6 years ago. And when nobody's buying anything, nothing's selling. On the house side of it, there's always a little more action, but still, I wouldn't trade it.
No, that makes total sense. You got into this a little bit. Well, you mentioned it in passing. How lucrative is this? Like, compared to people selling houses? And I know this is a super broad, open-ended question with a lot of it depends in there, but like, if somebody just wants to make a ton of money, is this the business for them, or should they be doing commercial or houses or something else?
I'd make you have to define ton of money, but I get your question. The way I look at it, I have a handful of guys that are full-time. This is all they do, 24/7, daylight, 365. They're 6-figure guys, but they also, I'm thinking of a few, using some of their examples. They never miss a hunt. They never miss a daughter's volleyball game. They live the life they want to live and make a really good living doing it. Now, there are other people, they just want the money as much as they want to make, and their quality of life is different. And that's okay. It's whatever they want. If that's what that person wants to do and they want to get from 6 figures to 7 figures and above and up in the sevens, they probably need to go do commercial real estate in a big metropolitan area, be honest with you. If you want quality of life, to be able to live your own life, set your own schedule, work hard, but work when you want to, you can make a very good living doing this and never miss a duck hunt, never miss your daughter's softball game. Because like I say, as long as you got one of these in your pocket, because I've been in duck blinds where I've answered the call and say, hey, yeah, I can show that property to you, but it'll be about 1 o'clock today. Can that work for you? Because I'm in the duck blind. I'm going to be here till 10:30. You know, that kind of thing. So if that matters, this is a great industry to be in. If it's sheerly money and volume, residential commercial might be where you want to be.
Gotcha. No, it's a good answer.